Polestar is back at it again. And this time they've got something that's guaranteed to turn heads: the 2026 Polestar 6. Now, if you've been keeping up with Polestar, you know they've been carving out their identity as the stylish, performance-focused arm of Volvo's electric ambitions. But this one? This is their big statement piece. We're talking about a high-performance, all-electric Roadster with close to 884 horsepower under its belt. Yes, you heard that right. 884. That's the kind of number you usually associate with supercars, not an electric drop-top from a brand that only a few years ago was finding its place. First thing you notice with the Polestar 6 is the design. It's sleek, low-slung, and futuristic, but in a way that feels approachable and not over-the-top concept car. You get those sharp Scandinavian lines, a wide stance, and a minimalist front end with that signature Polestar lighting. The car looks fast even when it's standing still. And honestly, that's what you want from a Roadster. They've taken cues from the Polestar 02 concept. And thankfully, most of that bold design language carried through into production. It's clean, aerodynamic, but still aggressive enough to let people know it's not just another EV on the KE road. Now, let's talk performance, because that's really where the magic happens. Dual motor setup, all-wheel drive, and yes, that crazy 884 horsepower output. That means blistering acceleration. We're expecting 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds. It's the kind of speed that's going to push you back in your seat and make you grin ear to ear every single time. And because it's electric, all that torque is instant. No waiting, no revving, just pure, immediate thrust. For an open-top Roadster, that's going to feel absolutely insane. Here's something that surprised me though. Polestar is also giving the 6 some real versatility. This isn't just a sleek city cruiser or a track toy. The platform is designed to handle more than just smooth tarmac. It's got adaptive suspension, a low but strong chassis, and enough ground clearance flexibility to tackle light off-road situations or rougher back roads. Now, don't get me wrong, this isn't going to replace your SUV. You're not rock crawling in a Polestar 6. But if you're the kind of driver who wants to leave the city, hit some twisty mountain passes, and maybe deal with less than perfect road conditions along the way, it can handle it. It's good to see Polestar thinking about real-world driving, not just perfect showroom conditions. Slide inside, and you'll notice Polestar continues their trademark approach to interiors. Minimalist, clean, and very tech-driven. There's a big center screen running Google's built-in system, so you've got native maps, assistant, and a smooth interface that feels like using a top-end tablet. But it's not just about tech. The materials are where it really shines. Expect sustainable leather alternatives, recycled textiles, and Polestar's clever use of lightweight materials that still feel premium. It's a two-seater setup, of course, but space is well utilized, and it feels driver-focused without being cramped. And with the Roadster roof down, you get that perfect mix of electric silence and open-air freedom. Now, I know a lot of you are wondering about pricing. Early estimates put the Polestar 6 starting around $100,000, maybe a bit more depending on how they structure trims and launch editions. It's not cheap, but considering what you're getting, an almost 900 horsepower electric Roadster with Polestar's design DNA, it's positioned as a rival to the likes of the Porsche Taycan, Audi's performance EVs, and even some lower-end Teslas. But here's the difference. Those are mostly sedans. The Polestar 6 gives you that Roadster vibe, which instantly makes it feel more special and exclusive. And if we look back at previous Polestar models, like the Polestar 2 and Polestar 3 SUV, this is a huge leap. The 2 was their way of saying, we can do an affordable EV with style. The 3 showed they could step into the luxury SUV space. But the 6? This is pure passion project territory. It's less about practicality and more about making a statement, proving that Polestar can hang with the big dogs when it comes to performance and excitement. It's the kind of car that builds brand identity. All in all, the Polestar 6 feels like one of those cars that marks a turning point, not just for the brand, but for electric sports cars in general. It's combining sustainability, cutting-edge tech, and raw driving excitement in a package that actually looks stunning on the road. Whether you're in it for the speed, the design, or the future-proof tech, this car is shaping up to be something really special. And honestly, if Polestar pulls this off the way it looks like they will, the 6 might go down as one of those modern classics we look back on as a game-changer in the EV space. So what do you think? Would you take the Polestar 6 over something like a Porsche Taycan, or maybe even a Tesla Roadster, if that ever actually shows up? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because I'm curious if people are as hyped about this car as I am.